What is going on, everyone? It's yours truly, the Broken Prophet here, and I thought I'd come back with another video for you guys. No, it's been a little bit. I know, no, it hasn't. A few days ago, Spiritual Horsemen got together. Man, that was like the best for me. It was like so fun. The Horsemen got together. We had a couple of folks drop in. I mean, it was great. Shout out to everyone who took part. It was awesome. It's still up there live on Twitch. I'm processing it and putting it on Patreon tonight. But anyway, guys, this is a video that I wanted to do actually the same day I did the other video, and it was a working that I wanted to give you guys that I intended to do when we did the video entitled, um, you know, why your spell work may not be working. But honestly, I mean, we did that live, and I completely forgot. All right, charge it to my head, but not to my heart. But anyway. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give the workout tonight. Okay. And what this is a working to get rid of anxiety, fear, frustration. It gets rid of like overthinking, which a lot of you have that as a problem. It doesn't get rid of underthinking. Some of y'all got that as a problem too. You should think more about the shit you're doing out there. But it gets rid of that. So if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and hit pause now and go and watch the other video. All right. That might be popping up kind of in this area if I can figure out the little shits for YouTube. If not, just is the video like two before this one, I think. But it says, why is your spell work not working? All right. But just a quick highlight. I talk about the verse from the Bible. Of course, this is hoodoo. It's a verse from the Bible. If it doesn't come from the Bible, it's likely not hoodoo. It's some marketeered stuff. I've had people ask me a lot. Had someone very, very sincerely ask me about like hoodoo workings that they've seen with the Hindu spirit Ganesh. The elephant dude with the peanuts. And I'm like, no, that is not traditional hoodoo. It's not. But I mean, some marketeer folks have done it. And likely I know, but I don't want to get off track. Maybe I'll do a live after this. If this video gets like, say, 75 to 100 likes, then I'll do a live tonight. And it's already late. So I don't know, my boys. I'm trying to get on a schedule with you guys where you remember, guys, do y'all remember my podcast, Working with the Spirit? I promise that is coming back out. But we had a day called Cussing Monday, and that was the day we cussed and we just kind of, just not did whatever, but we were just more people. I find myself, I've got my wife here, and she's an awesome partner, and I've got mods now, and I'm getting hip to like technology, and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm a little bit too low with the people. If you don't know what that means, some of my Southern folks, y'all know what that means. Sometimes the preacher, and what happens is the preacher talk about something that's kind of worldly, sorry. And, the bunch of old ladies and the deacons from the deacon board, they'll go to the pastor and like, pastor, you getting too low with the people now. And y'all know it. I mean, you can get context, right? You're getting too low with the people. And I'm like, am I getting too low? I don't know. But anyway, I digress. I'm always be me though. I digress. So I'm thinking maybe we'll save the lives for like Monday. Wednesday, I want to do Bible study with you guys if you're open to it. Of course, from a hoodoo perspective. And Sundays, maybe we'll have a little service, something like that. So let me know how y'all feel about it. But anyway, this is a working, if you watch the first video, just a little recap, we spoke about 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. And it's something everybody is familiar with. I'll go ahead and read it. When people are like, Prophet, why do you use $100 bill as a bookmark? And my response is, why not? But 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Remember, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. These are the gifts that God gave us. Of course, I'm sorry, we got fruit flies in there. But anyway, remember we talked about that before. where I said that these are the gifts that God gave us. All right. He did not give us fear, but for some reason, we always want to sneak up and steal fear. Okay. Fear is not a gift that he's given us. Fear is something that he loans us in the right under the right circumstances. Like if there's a rattlesnake, a black widow, something like that, then we need fear. Fear actually has a purpose, but that's not something he wanted us to walk around with on our day to day. Right. So he loans us to, hey, my boy, my girl, you're about to step on that rattlesnake. You know, the rattlesnake, don't tread on me, that one. Right. So he loans it to us and we're like, then we de-ass the area. Then he takes it back. But we keep trying to sneak and steal it. And we steal it, and then we're afraid of everything. You know, God only gave us two real emotions, love and fear. And I've said it 1,000 times, but I want y'all to hear me. Turn on your brain meats. These are only two real emotions that God created, love and fear, right? Fear like keeps us alive, like I told you with the rattlesnake. Love makes life worth living. That's why it's one of the things that he gave us. But we don't listen to it. We don't understand. And we think we're moving in love when in reality we're moving in fear. That's why so many of us right now, we're dealing with like anxiety. We're dealing with like frustration. Talk about our relationships. You know, we're too clingy. If you're too clingy, you're not walking in fear. If you're too clingy, you're not walking in love. You're walking in fear. You know, if you tell me something that you hate is not an emotion that God made. But if you tell me something that you hate, I will tell you something that you are afraid of. If you say that you hate cheaters, then you're afraid of being cheated on. You know, if you say you hate broke people, then you're afraid that you will be broke or that people will find out that you are indeed broke yourself. All right. That we've got to learn to stop walking in fear. I said I'm not preaching today. Y'all got to get this on Sunday. But listen, in the other video about why your spell work may not be working, I talked about 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Look, y'all can't see my other shits because I'm using them to hold the thing down. But it says, "For you have not given me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." And in that video, I talked about how these are spirits. Okay? These are spirits. And a lot of times when we can't see our own power, our own love, and I know y'all can't see your sound mind, it's because y'all have put spirits in front of it. You know, we talk about road openings in this work, and we talk about how life is just one long road from the cradle to the grave, and all we got to do is travel along this motherfucker. That's all we got to do. But we all our blessings come down to us, but we can't see them. We can't see our blessings. Why? Because they're being blocked. That's why we do a road opening ritual. But a lot of times people think that their road is blocked because someone is hating on them. Is blocked by the white man. It's blocked by, no, a lot of times it's blocked by the spirits that we have created. All right. Out of that fear. So we've created anxiety. We have created frustration. We have created impatience. We have created doggone clinginess. We have created all this anger. We've created that. And these are big motherfuckers that we have created and put in the road in front of us. And, you know, we can't see our blessings because of these spirits. So the work that I'm going to give to you is if one of you've asked for it, 100 of you have asked for it. And this is a work to get rid of these things, a work for like self-love. Because a lot of times if you have all this fear and anxiety and frustration and you're overly clingy and you talk about your freaking feelings too much to your partner and they clam up and you're like, well, they're clamming up on me, it's because they're sick of listening about your feelings all the time. Then now I know they may be doing some stuff. I get it. All right. Need to hear divinely appointed talk about me sometimes. Sometimes, yes. What does flat belly doctor say? Yes, sometimes I'm emotionally unavailable. Other times I'm lovey-dovey. You gotta learn to surf this wave, god damn it. Anyway, I digress. This is a work to banish these things from you, and then you will get and embrace and enhance your power, your love, and your sound mind, especially number 3, because y'all crazy as shit out here. All right. So I think I gave like a good enough rehash on that last video, but again, I think that was a good one. Go back and watch it. I broke out my whiteboard and everything, which I have it here today. And I want y'all to, get this message. But in the meantime, don't forget to, shoot, Hoodoo hit that like button. All the big YouTubers always have some bullshit about hitting the damn like button. It's either samurai slash it, booty bump it, or whatever, man. And I was like, Hoodoo hit the fucking, hit like, guys. Share the video to all the groups you're in. Shout out to the hair club. I know y'all out there. Y'all still got a whole string about me. Shoot, come on in. Shout out to everybody else. But anyway, without further ado, here's the work. For this working, guys, you're going to need 5 things. Very simple. My clothes are dry. So you're going to need 3 white stick candles. If you don't have these, birthday candles. If you don't have that, the ones in the glass, it doesn't matter. Stop asking me all these questions. You don't have to be so damn specific. All right. And I'm not going to actually do it because I don't feel like lighting candles, but I'm going to show you how to set it up and then you do it. I have faith in you guys' intelligence. Just don't overthink it. Like y'all's little rat stays up on the wheel and it runs his little ratty ass off. Give him a break. Just chill. It's okay. You're going to get this work done. And if you're not successful the first time, it doesn't mean that you're not magical or the spell doesn't work. This is a skill and we learn it by repetition, like riding a bicycle, baking a cake, or anything. All right. I know like you're hurting and everything. You want everything to work, but this is not a pill. It's not a magic. Even though it's magic, it's not a magic pill. This is a skill. You get your spiritual muscles up and then you can slay those fucking dragons. I do it every day, but I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I'm not saying it'll take you that long. You might be Neo, like from the Matrix. You might be the one. Okay. But it's still going to take you some time. Learn it and practice it. What is practice? Practice is where you go over things over and over and over and over and over again. So when you're in the game, you doggone hitting like Kobe. May he rest in peace. All right. I know a lot of these publishing companies, a lot of these videos, they want to tell you that you can get on here and for $7 do a quick spell and doggone win the fucking lottery. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna say I'm not a bullshitter. I am a bullshitter. Don't play cards with me. I'm a bullshitter. But when it comes to spirituality, y'all know I don't trip your bullshit meter. So listen up, listen closely, and listen well. You're gonna need 3 white candles, 1 black. You're gonna need a white saucer, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people ask me, what do I recommend that they have for a beginning hoodoo kit? And I forget because, hell, you don't need all the shit that they say you need, but you want to go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever, and buy a bunch of plates because you'll be smashing the shit out of these. And if you like start to do palo also, man, buy like going there with $10, buy 5 white, 5 black, because you're gonna be using a lot of them. But what you'll do is you will take this black candle, you will sit it dead center of your plate. Now, remember how we've done this in other videos where you light it and you drip the wax and then you sit the candle into the hot wax so that when it dries, it's like glue. It holds the candle in place. Do that. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able, I'm going to try to make it so that y'all can see this. Hold on. Now, these are not lit and they're not glued down. But you want kind of a triangulated situation. I don't see if it's not going to focus. But I don't know if you guys can, hold on, let me see here. There. That is what you want. The black candle in the center, surrounded by the white candles. Now, remember that right there. Okay? All right, focus. Focus back on Big Daddy. There we go. All right. Don't tell my wife I call myself Big Daddy on here, boy. She hate that shit. But anyway, now, I jumped ahead. Before you do that, you're going to take your black candle and your favorite writing implement, and you are going to carve into your favorite sharp implement, and you're going to carve into the candle all of your issues. Okay, be honest with yourself. Be brutally honest with yourself. And I mean, when like the stuff that you try to conceal from people, you don't want people to like. And listen, listen up, listen closely, and listen well. Don't be so verbose. A lot of you guys talk too GD much. All right, y'all talk too much. Stop with all the damn talking. Keep it short and simple. Just put poverty, loneliness, doubt. Like some of y'all can put mental meds because some of y'all are afraid of taking them when the doctor said you needed them. And I'm being honest with that. I'm not trying to make a joke. Blood pressure meds. That's something I'm afraid of. Shit. Stuff like that. Like carve your fears into that candle. All right. The reason I had to say be short, look, brevity, guys. Brevity is a thing. I understand a lot of you are not into the whole brevity thing. I know y'all don't even know brevity means like keeping it short, but you don't have to be so dad blasted specific. Only these 20-year-olds sit here and tell you got to be, look, the universe will know. The thing is, you slow your own shit down being over specific. Y'all send me petitions and the shit's like, y'all send it to the text line and I gotta keep rolling my shit like this. And it's like scroll. It's like I'm reading The Stand by Stephen King. And it's just your petition. John Smith needs to love Jane Doe 100% totally and think about Jane Doe all the time. And I had to tell y'all, ain't nobody gonna think about anybody all the time, no matter how much work you do and how good your worker is. I'm the best there fucking is. And like, I can't make somebody, because I can't think about nobody all the time. What? Crazy. I don't even think about myself all the time. Anyway, I digress. Back to the work. Y'all, sound mind. Y'all need the shit. So anyway, after you've carved everything into all your fears, anxieties, frustrations, all that stuff that is not one of the spirits that God gave you, is a hint. You carve it on there, and after you've done that, you wipe your body down with the candle, but you start at your feet and work your way up, wiping your body down. I don't have to like show you, just think, wipe your feet and wipe your body down, and then you sit it down and then you light it. Okay? And then you will read 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 3 times. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know if I told y'all to light the shit, but if not, light the shit, the black candle. Okay? Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because you just recited that verse 3 times, and the black candle is burning. Then you will recite it 3 more times. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You get it? Now, how many times have you said this verse already? If you don't know, you've said it 6 times. 6 in Hoodoo is the number of communication, and you have communicated with spirit. What is 7? 7 is a holy number. Look in the Bible, 7 deadly sins, 7 years of famine. There's so many 7s in there. Now, this 7 is when we're going to do the work. Remember, at this point, only the black candle is lit. Okay? Remember, at this point, only the black candle is lit. So what you'll do is, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, and you will pinch that out. Then you have a lighter. Here's my standing lighter. But of power, flick, love, flick, and a sound mind. Flick. Now, if you want to, you can carve power, love, and a sound mind into the white candles. You don't have to, but if it personalizes it to you, then you can. So on the subject of personalization, stop texting me and telling me how you have done my sweetening jar or other jar, but you added other shit to it. You've done my recipe, but you add other shit and ask me what I think about it. I'm gonna ask you immediately, how many years in this game do you have? And if you tell me none, then I'm going to fucking roast you, because who are you to change my recipe of 30 plus years just off a whim? Stop. This is a step-by-step process. It's a skill, so follow the steps. Now, understand, if I roast you over the text line, email, whatever, I'm doing it out of love, but don't be trying to change a real work off of some marketeer stuff that you heard somewhere. Somebody put hibiscus in damn sweetening jar. She was killing me. But anyway, after you've done this, what you can do is can place this on your ancestor altar and let them burn down. Okay. If you don't have an ancestor altar, then, or if you have a smaller ancestor altar, you don't feel comfortable, leaving there, then use, birthday candles. If not, do the shit in the bathroom. If you don't have any, because I know a lot of you guys live with someone else, and you're like, well, I live with other people. Well, listen, they don't follow you in the fucking bathroom. So do it in the bathroom, and then, burn it just while you're taking the shower, taking a poo-poo, whatever, and then come out of there, wrap it in your towel or whatever. What else? If there's absolutely no way then that you can do it, then you just can't do this work. It's plain and simple, guys. I mean, it's easy. I mean, if there's no way, then you can't do this work. Contact me. Maybe there's another work you can do. All right. Book a consultation, though. Shit. I told you, I don't teach over text. I correct over text. But yeah, once it is burned down, then what you do is you take all of this, you put it into a brown paper bag, take it outside, and you stomp on it, breaking the plate. The breaking the plate part breaks everything off of you. Okay. And then from then on, I mean, you'll be feeling great. I promise. You'll be feeling wonderful. So that's that's it. Like I said, guys, give me the thumbs up, or thumbs down if you this, you hated this damn video. That's fine. I don't take it personal. All right. But understand, guys, I mean, I know I come off a lot like really gruff and whatnot for a lot of people. And I mean, I am really gruff. I mean, it is what it is. But I want y'all to get this the right way. And the right way is not going to be easy a lot of times. It is just not. The marketeers, the publishing companies, they want to make it seem easy because that sells more books. It sells more oils and stuff like that. It's going to take work. But I promise you, if you work hard enough, it's going to be worth it. All right. And thank y'all for tuning in. I love you guys. Listen, I'm going to approve some people's memberships that's waiting on the website. Understand, it's not automatic for everyone. Some people get blocked. And it's not me blocking you. It's just I have either approve or don't approve. And if I don't approve, it blocks you. All right. And those of you who are members, ask your questions. Divinely Appointed has put some awesome posts up, but ask your questions. My site is not a place where you go and I just dump all kinds of hoodoo knowledge into you. No, there's like countless places like that, and y'all are so fucked up over it. No, you ask your questions and I correct you. All right. But anyway, we do have classes. The fast classes are still up, and go from there. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here. I get the likes I asked for. I fire this thing up, man, and we'll go out there. I feel like going out back and doing a live answering. And this will be just, us shooting a breeze, and you answer your questions about hoodoo, real hoodoo, not the marketeered. I only show you my hands, or you can come visit me in sunny California, when everyone's wearing steampunk uniforms. But thank y'all so much. Get your Bible and let me know how y'all feel about this video, Bible study, and sermons. All right. Have a good one. God bless.